Happy Friday! Grand Rising and a happy Veterans Day to you. All right, let me get myself situated here. Make sure I get the camera up a little bit. Get into my script. Grand Rising, and again, a happy Veterans Day to you. If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your consistent support. Now, I know I promised you all that I would start today's practice with dancing, but as I was putting my script together, I decided to keep a more reverent feel to today's practice. And I hope you agree with me. Now, let's dive in. Mindfulness meditation for veterans. Is it actually helpful or a woo woo idea being peddled to you as a cure all for the stress of life? When you've spent any part of your professional career in the military, calm isn't exactly a word you are used to describe your time in service for most people. In fact, it's pretty common to feel like you got institutionalized going all the way back to your first day at boot camp. So, how can you bring mindfulness into your life? Is it even worth it? The good news is you don't need to meditate an hour a day or feel like a failure if you can't fully clear your mind of any thoughts. You can still get all the benefits of meditation with smaller action steps. And no, you do not need to burn candles and incense while doing it either. The benefits of mindful meditation for veterans and others are well documented. They include lower stress, decreasing anxiety, better physical health, increasing attention span, appreciating more things in the moment in your everyday life. In addition to using meditation as a preventative tool, you can also benefit from it when you're dealing with a difficult situation in your personal or work life. Boss driving you crazy? Step away for a few minutes of meditation in your car. Even a walking meditation outside can help you cool down and re-enter, recenter. When you're transitioning out of service, you want more peace in your life. Or if you're looking for ways to support yourself in coping with PTSD, mindfulness is a great way to do those. Getting support for your personal goals can increase your chances of success. So I invite you to take a moment to pause in meditation on this day to remember and honor our veterans. This practice is intended to help you in your reflection and devotion. But before we start, I ask that if you haven't already done so, I see a few of you have already started, and I appreciate you. I appreciate that. If you haven't done so, please click the like button. It may seem like a small click to you, but to me, to this platform, it's huge, and it would greatly help with my algorithms. Thank you. Let's begin. So if you haven't already started, sit comfortably for your mindful meditation session. In this practice, we will focus on different things in our awareness. So sit quietly. If you feel comfortable in doing so, close your eyes or bring your focus to a downward gaze, not looking at anything in particular. And allow your thoughts to come and go without judgment, noticing only your breath. Notice sensations in your body like tingling or itching. Go from head to toe. Notice taste, smells, or sounds in your periphery. Allow your emotions to ebb and flow throughout the meditation. Accept each of the emotions without any judgment before releasing them. Lean into your distractions. This is also called urge surfing, where you notice how you're feeling and what physical aspects you're dealing with as emotions enter and exit during the meditation practice. And now we are about to bring this meditation to a close as you come back to waking consciousness. One, you feel absolutely refreshed and awake again. Two, you are even more ready to come back. And three, you open your eyes and find yourself in the here and now again. Welcome back to the present moment. Namaste. If you have your journals nearby, I will pause here for a brief moment, turn on some meditative music to allow you to write down any thoughts or aha moments that came up so you can open your next practice thinking about those. Our inspirational message. Today, we feel grateful for the selfishness of those who serve. These dedicated souls are called to place the needs of others beyond their needs, to offer their talents and strengths in the service of those they will likely never meet. Even though they do this with no need of thanks, we are mindful of the time, the effort, and sometimes even the sacrifice it takes to serve others. We bless those dear ones with meditations of safety and protection. We envision them serving with honor and clarity of purpose. We choose to honor them by sending them thoughts of gratitude and care as they continue to answer the call of service. So on this November 11th, 2022, 104 years since the end of the First World War, the seventh hour of the seventh day of the 11th month. Let me repeat that. The seventh hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The war to end all wars were noticed again. That in the safety of our rooms, we honor our veterans. So, as we go about our business on this Veterans Day, let us make this day more than a day of reflection and devotion to those who gave up their lives in war and service. For this day has so much more meaning. This day is personal. Right now, we set the intention to serve someone in need, serve someone in pain, to serve someone less fortunate. And by doing so, we honor all those that gave up their lives. We honor those who served and currently serve selflessly in war and service. By our service, these men and women's service would not be in vain. Know that also our service makes this a brighter world. On this day, we become the one who serves. And so it is. All right. So on YouTube, I have Brother Nagarian. Happy Try Day. Try to practice the lesson day. I love that. I might have to use that with Nagarian. Also, he states, try to find VFW and walk inside and think of vet who tirelessly, without a thought for self-served and sacrificed for many freedoms we oftentimes take for granted. Thank you. And thank you for that suggestion and another way in which we could honor that day. And then I also have my beautiful Talisa on here. Grand rising to you, beautiful. Nigerian also say we also thank the family members who also pay a price that we do. And then on Instagram, I have Miss AP on here. You've been joining me all week long, and I appreciate you, Miss AP. Grand rising to you. I have my friend and sister, Miss Pat, on here. Grand rising to you, Miss Pat. Love you. I have Miss Pamela on here. Good to see you, friend. You see how I just glowed by seeing you. Oh, Miss Bernie, you found me because I know Instagram wasn't being cooperative with you. It wasn't giving you the notifications. So I'm happy and elated to see you as well. Grand Rising Bernie, good to see you. Miss Pat writes, my nephew Ellen Gregg serving now in the Marines as a sergeant. So to nephew Ellen Greggs, we honor, we thank you, we appreciate, we love you. My brother that served in the Marines says also Miss Pat. Thank you, brother to Miss Pat. George Gibson, RIH brother. Yes, yes. And since we're calling out names, I would also like to put out my Uncle Al, who made his transition but served in the Vietnam War. We honor, we love you. And to my brother currently living, Nathan Long, who is he's made a career out of it in the Air Force. I believe he's in the reserve now. and currently works at a VA hospital. So we honor and I love you and appreciate you for your service as well, brother. Miss Pamela states, my son-in-law once served as a Marine. So to Pamela's son-in-law, if you're listening, and even if you're not listening, we send out loving thoughts and energy to you as we give you thanks and honor you for your time of service as well. Miss Talisa, thank you so much for your service. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Please note that there will not be a guided meditation tomorrow nor Sunday. However, I welcome you back here on my YouTube and Instagram channels every Monday through Friday mornings at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, that concludes today's practice. Thank you for taking the time to reflect with me and to listen to today's special message. Know that I love you and I appreciate you. Peace and blessings.